Okay, welcome to Diamond Willow, Part 6. We're continuing with our diamond shaped poems narrated by Willow. Early evening. Snow starts falling, burying my tracks from the trail up to the dog yard and into the house. Snow covers all the yellow circles the dogs have made around the houses and half buries the firewood stacked outside. Grandma stands beside me. We're looking out the window and she tilts her head the way she does when she's thinking of a riddle. Look, I see something. She squints her eyes a little. Someone outside is wearing a sheepskin coat. I look around and figure out what Grandma means. Over there, I see snow piled on top of an old stump. Inside her warm kitchen, Grandma nods. She smiles a little. That's right, Willow. That's it. And the central idea highlighted here is look outside and see inside. Alright, the next one is start Sunday morning. The snow is deep, but not so much that I can't make it home. Grandpa and Dad go out on snow machines, meeting halfway to pack the trail. It's time to leave. If I start now, I'll have plenty of time to get home after dark. I feed the dogs a little extra, and Grandma says, "Here, put this in your pack. Smoked salmon." Looks like she's feeding me a little extra too. Then she gives me the mittens she just finished, beaded flowers on her home-tanned moose skin, beaver fur around the cuffs. She could sell them for a lot of money, and she's giving them to me when it's not even my birthday. I put them on, put my hands on her face. We both smile. And the central idea right there is Grandma looks at me. Of course, that's when she's going to be going away and Grandma is giving her all those things to prepare her to leave. It's warm today, almost up to zero, and I see something. White snow blow across the sky. Too bad I'm out here alone with no one but the spruce hen to tell my riddle to. It's a dog's breath I see, white puffs going out behind them as they run. How comes the halfway point? Here comes the halfway point where Grandpa met Dad this morning. They warned me about this part of the trail. This will be the stretch to watch, this bumpy part coming up. Take it easy here, Grandpa said. Okay, slow down, Roxy. Good. We're past that rough spot. Now we can go as fast as we want. And I love to go fast. So does Roxy. She looks back at me and I swear I see her grin. Let's go. We tell each other. Cora and Magoo perk up their ears as if to say, okay, with us. I knew I could do this. Hike, Roxy. Ah. And of course, that's her going off now. The central idea right there is this will be easy, which is her concept of it being easy as she's going along now and seeing that she's even navigated successfully the rougher part of the trail. Alright, so goes back to the prose. Prose writing, the subheading right here is Jean, Willow's great-great-grandmother, Spruce Hen. And of course, these names are indicative of their Indian heritage. Alright. Oh, my land, look at this child flying down the trail. She comes from people who like to keep moving. My family moved across an ocean while I was about Willow's age. Her grandfather hitchhiked across Canada the summer he turned 20. Her father came from north on the Alcan Highway on a motorcycle. Now look, when Willow and Roxy get moving together, I don't see any way to stop them. Usually, I wouldn't want to stop them or even slow them down. I fly faster than that myself. But I've seen what's ahead at the bottom of the hill. Just around the curve, a dead tree fell across the trail not too long after Willow's father went past this morning. Broken limbs are sticking out all over it. If she were coming from the other direction, she'd see it in time to stop. But from this direction, at the speed she's going, Willow won't have time to stop her dogs. And of course, that's a little suspense moment, but obviously the spirit of her great grandmother spruce hen is seeing a danger that's ahead that Willow can't see from the direction she's coming at. And of course, the speed she's coming at, she won't be able to stop in time. It's giving you a little suspense of what will happen next. And right here we can probably call in the story realm where this now is where the rising action is going up into the crisis climax portion of a story, interpreted like a story, even though it's a set of poems, like a verse novel. That's what it really is. All right, let's continue and see if we can see what's going to happen next. The dogs love going fast as much as I do. When we come to the curve at the bottom of the hill, I'll slow them down a little, but not yet. This is too much fun. There's the curve. What? Here's the curve. What? Oh, easy, Roxy. I brake hard. The dogs stop, but not fast enough. Roxy's howl cuts through me. I set the snow hook, run to her as fast as I can through the deep snow. I stumble. A branch jabs at my legs. Oh, it's my own voice I hear, like the fault line of an earthquake, with something breaking around it. Roxy sticks her head into the snow. The snow turns red. And of course, you see the situation happening there where she hit her foot on the tree stump. And the central idea there is it's not my fault, which is saying, it's not her fault. Kind of like in analysis, you can say she's telling herself that she's good at this. It wasn't her fault. Something came in the way that she didn't expect, but she's actually good at what she's doing. And I like the use of the exclamations and the italics to set off the onomatopoeia of the sound words ah and so on and woo and those words. And of course, a nice simile was used right there when she said like a fault line of an earthquake. It's very good, sets off the effect of how our voice sound when it probably echoed in the emptiness of the region that she was in. Alright, anyway, let's continue a bit. Roxy, look at me. I hold her head and stare at her face. She's bleeding from her eyes and she won't stop yelping. I pull the tarp off the sled. Oh, I don't believe this. I kept saying, Dad, I know I have something, but I didn't bring the first aid kit. I know I have everything, sorry, but I didn't bring the first aid kit. I don't have any bandages or anything like a dog bag to carry Roxy in the sled. I'm about 2 hours from home. I'm too far to turn back. It's too far to turn back. This is serious. Hush, Roxy. I'll think of something. My shirt. It's clean enough. No one's around and I won't freeze to death while I take it off and put my sweater and jacket back on. Okay, I think I can do this. I have to. Roxy, just let me hold this on your eyes. Please trust me. Thank you, Roxy. Good dog. Here, there, I finally dropped the bleeding down and I have to put her in the sled. I can lift her, but how can I keep her from shivering in this bitter wind? And of course, I'll just stop there for now until next time. So you know the story's heating up. You see where she's going back. She hits her foot, falls on the trail. The dog gets injured, Roxy, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen next time. Bye.